You are the closest thing the ancient world ever built to a perfect killing machine. 40 feet long, 9 tons. A skull the size of a bathtub, packed with 60 teeth, some of them 12 inches long and serrated like steak knives. You can bite down with 12,800 pounds of force, enough to crush a car door, splinter solid bone, and tear off 500 pounds of meat in a single pull. And when a tooth snaps off in the kill, you simply grow another. Nothing in your world ever walked away from you, but your world is gone. Today, you wake up here. Not on the warm floodplain your body was designed for, but in the middle of Manhattan, in February, at 4 degrees above freezing. The first thing you feel is the cold. The second thing you feel is the ground. Flat, gray, and harder than any stone you have ever stood on. Remember that ground. It is going to matter more than anything with teeth. Let's talk about the body you just woke up in. You are 13 feet tall at the hip and 40 feet from a nose to tail, and you weigh as much as a full city bus. A single stride carries you 15 feet. Your legs are the most powerful ever grown on a two-legged animal. But here is the catch nobody tells you. You cannot fall. At your size, a trip at speed slams the ground with enough force to shatter your own skull, and your arms, those famously tiny arms, cannot push you back up. For you, falling down is the same as dying. And the entire city you just landed in is paved in wet, flat concrete. There's a second problem, and it is hungrier. 9 tons of muscle is a furnace, and it never stops burning. To stay alive, you need to eat hundreds of pounds of meat every few days. More food than this entire street will offer up without a fight. So you cannot just survive here, you have to hunt here, constantly. In a place built out of glass, steel, and 4 million strangers. But you did not rule a world by being fragile. You rule by sense. Your nose is one of the best that ever existed. You can smell blood from over a mile away, through traffic, through smoke, through 10,000 people. Your eyes face forward like a hawk's, and they resolve detail 13 times sharper than a human's. You can pick one running figure out of a crowd 6 blocks away. You are not fast. You top out around 12 miles an hour, a quick human jog, and a real sprint would break you. But you do not need to be fast. You only need to be patient. Day 1. The street finds you before you find it. Horns, sirens, a wall of yellow taxis, and behind the glass faces, hundreds of them, looking up. To you, they read as one thing: small, soft, and slow. So you do what you were built to do. You lower your head, you pick one, and you take a single step. The whole block moves at once. You catch the first one before it clears the curb. One bite. That is the entire hunt. For about 10 seconds, the old rules hold. You are the biggest thing on the street, and everything runs from you. But these are not prey. Prey scatters and forgets. These things point small black rectangles at you, and within minutes, the whole island knows exactly where you are, what you are, and which way you are walking. You killed one of them. Then 1,000 more arrived just to watch you do it. By hour 2, the hunt is flipped. First the police, then the helicopters, then something heavier. Armored trucks, rifles, and men who do this for a living. Your nose, the finest in the ancient world, is now drowning in diesel and gun smoke. Your ears are full of rotor blades. Every sense that made you a god is being jammed at once. They cannot outfight you, so they do something smarter. They herd you, block by block, siren by siren, toward the one place your body could not follow. The river. The Hudson is half a mile of black water. You can swim, your kind always could, but not in 4 degrees. Not with the cold already deep in your blood and the one rule of your body still hanging over everything. You still cannot fall. On a wet pier with the whole city pushing at your back, that is the only number that matters. So can a Tyrannosaurus actually survive in modern New York? The answer is yes. But there is a catch, and it is a brutal one. It has nothing to do with the guns and everything to do with the cold and the concrete. We will get there. First, you have to make it through the first night. And when this is over, you tell me which predator I drop into the modern world next. Top comment wins. Last time you picked the Megalodon, and that one did not end well for Miami. Like this, subscribe, and let's find out how long the king lasts when the whole world is hunting back.